What we do here is go back.
What up, though? Next Chasing House. They don't get Nathan the podcast. This podcast is a continuation of the one I just posted. Well, I will be posting before about people pulling up to like gas stations and liquor stores, leaving their car running with the door open. This is like the second part of that shit. I'm in this group. I'm in this neighborhood group, I guess I'm a family man, old motherfucker. I'm in the neighborhood group. I want to know what's going on in my neighborhood. Who's stepping on my grass? Who's stepping on my lawn? Well, I'm in this neighborhood group, and you get to hear, what everybody in the neighborhood talking about. Sometimes it's good shit, like who do good home repairs. Things like that. You hear like good information. Somebody might be giving away a cat or a puppy. You might want a cat or a puppy. Or somebody might need some clothes, and you got some clothes you want to get rid of, furniture or something. Something's going on at the park. Clean up the neighborhood. It's good shit like that. But then there's always the bad news. It's always the bad news. Somebody got their car fucked with. Excuse me while I take a drink. You're like, why it take so long? 'Cause I don't really like the taste of alcohol, but I sip it. But it takes me a minute to swallow it. But anyway, but back to the story. But people like I totally understand. I totally understand if you stay in an apartment. I have stayed in an apartment and you just gotta park your car outside and it is just unprotected. I get it. I get it. I've stayed in an apartment and I've been fucking with some hoochies in a motel. And both times I've had something happen to my car and I walked outside. It's like, damn. Both times. It's I don't know if it's worse when you messing with a hoochie at a hotel and you walk out and they done stole something off your car, or if you at home and you walk out and they just stole something out your car. I don't know which one is. No, I guess it's better if you at home, because then you don't have to get your car taken home with whatever's been stolen. So I guess it can be better, but I feel your pain, and that's why I made sure I had to motion myself towards a home. And I had to motion myself towards a home with a garage. And it was really hard to find a home in Detroit in '09. It was very, very hard. People out of the country were buying homes in Detroit. And I think in 2023, they are still buying the homes in Detroit. Yes, they are. They are buying them, and they probably are getting people in Detroit that know how to fix homes to fix them up. And they are cashing them out. Quick, fast money. No bullshit. What you say the supplies cost, do it, fix this house, and we want to rent it. And so, it took me a minute to find a house, but it took me like a year and a half. But I found a house, and I had to make sure it had a garage, because I had a '96 Caprice with shaved door handles. It was golden. The color was gold. And I had to make sure nobody steal it, because people like stealing Impalas, and that was pretty much the same thing. and especially with the shaved door handles, and it was dropped to the ground. Oh my God! Yeah, I bought it off a farmer in Ohio, and it was in a barn. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, so I had to keep that bit safe. So I had to make sure I got a house with a garage. And even when my garage door broke, I still parked my car behind my house because next door to my house was like a start of an industrial area. So there was nobody staying next door to me. So you couldn't drive by my house and see it even in the backyard. So once I put it behind my house, my car was hidden, and I made sure it was hidden because I've seen I've seen what happens when you leave your car on the street. I've had a stolen car left in front of my house, and then I end up contacting the guy like on Facebook or something like that, and told him no. I know I looked this up. Yeah, I looked this up. I went in the car and got his information and called him off his medical information and said, "Hey, your car in front of my house." He thought I stole it. Why would I tell you to come get your damn car in front of my house if I stole it? Fuck that. But I've actually seen a person come down the street drunk and hit people's cars. Boom, 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 boom. Just went down the street, hit like 5 cars. I've actually came out the house and was going to my car and had a drunk person come down the street and almost just tear my knees, ankle, hips. Whoever was in that car, I don't know if it was a man or a woman, but they was gonna body me. I had to jump on the hood of my own car, and then they just barely missed hitting my car and went on down the street. So after those 2 incidents, I would never park my car on the street. Never, ever again. Somebody will tear your shit up and keep going. I seen a high-speed chase. Guy come flying around the corner right there where I stay at, flying around the corner. He in a Chevy Cavalier. The police is in he was in a Marauder. They was in something that was better than the Cavalier. And he turned the corner and he looked at me like, I'm about to lose him in a minute. And I was like, no, the fuck you not. But look, he could have lost control. And if my car was sitting right there because he had to bust that corner so hard, he could have hit my shit. That's garage only. And it's like, I stay in a neighborhood where pretty much everybody got a garage. They got a garage. Some people got 3-car garages. I got one, and they built that. I got one. I need a little side two shed or something like. I need a little lean-to, but pretty much everybody else in my neighborhood, they got 2. If you go across the way, they got 3. And it's like almost standard. 3-car garage. 3. And people still be posting these videos. Watch out for this person. They broke into my car. And I'm thinking to myself like, I know where you stay at. Why is this car not in the garage? We do not, as Americans, we do not like to put our car in the garage. When we know that, shit, fuck it, this country was stolen. Since we want to run with the bullshit, all right, well, since we gonna start with that, how the fuck is you sitting up here thinking your goddamn car can't be stolen? And people just keep wanting to leave their car in front of their goddamn house and in their driveway, thinking somebody won't steal it. Like, what the fuck is wrong? What is wrong with us? then people open up their garages. It's all kind of bullshit in there. Get that bullshit out your garage and put that $30 and $40 and $50 and $60 and $70,000 investment up in your goddamn garage and make it hard as hell for a goddamn criminal to get it. What? Are we serious? You got $150, $200, $300, $300 and $400,000 goddamn house, and you think you so goddamn special that nobody won't steal your goddamn car, and you can put it in a goddamn garage that came with the goddamn house that you made sure it had. Do it got a garage? House has to have a garage. House gotta have a garage. Gotta have a garage. Now you done parked the car in the goddamn driveway. You know how many? I just seen a video the other day. Motherfuckers taking the goddamn Trailblazer SS out the goddamn driveway, and my man running out. Yep. By the time you figure it out and run through your house, if you just happen to not be right there, dude was cutting the wheel to pull off down the street. And my man made it to the bottom of the steps, and they looked at him, cut the wheel, and peeled off. Truck SS gone. SS gone. It's gone. It's gone. You ain't getting that back. Not no SS. We want the motor. We want the wheels. We want the seats. We want all this. We took this because somebody asked for this. Special delivery. Yep. Somebody needed all these parts. Or maybe just one part. But you know what? We had to take your whole car for this one goddamn part. So you might get it back. Psst, minus one part. Goddamn. For real. But if you put that bitch in the driveway, in the garage, yeah, what country we thought we was living in where we still don't have to protect our shit? What country really? Look around. Who the fuck think it's sweet? Who the fuck think it's sweet? You got a Malibu and you got an Equinox and you got it parked on the street and you got a garage. All right, you going with your bad fancy ass. I done picked up motherfuckers driving for Lyft, and they told me, yeah, got a motherfucking Equinox, a fucking Malibu. Motherfucker took my goddamn airbag. I was like, for real? Yep, took my airbag. I was like, the fuck? I got an old school Trailblazer. I still know motherfuckers want the catalytic converter off that motherfucker. Come on now, people. Why we testing criminals? I'ma run out and shoot them. You gonna go to jail for manslaughter. That's the fuck you gonna do. Well, you should have just filed a goddamn insurance claim. The fuck is you talking about? You can't run out and shoot nobody because they stealing your car. You filed an insurance claim. What you gonna do at work? And you in your office building at work, and you look out the window during a conference meeting, and you see somebody stealing your car. You about to run down 3 flights of stairs at State Farm Insurance and run downstairs and just blast the motherfucker with all your coworkers looking. Yeah, that's what you about to do. That's what you about to do. So if you can't do the shit at work, then you can't do the shit at home. Hello, motherfucker. So you need to put your shit in the goddamn garage. This one guy said his car got stolen. It was like a Cherokee or a Compass. I was like, that had to be your ex, cause ain't nobody breaking into no garage for no Cherokee. Not them new ones. Not them new small ones. It might if it was that big one. No, that's the Grand Cherokee. He didn't say Grand Cherokee. That motherfucker's a tugboat. But that little baby thing, that little baby Cherokee, if somebody broke in your garage, steal that, they just want to cause you pain. Just you. Ain't nobody breaking that because you can get one on the street. You get one on the street. That's the whole point. Is my car is in the garage. The one you can steal, that's my old car. I don't mind you stealing. If you take it, you take it. I only got a one car garage, but if you can figure out a way to get that motherfucker up out of here, because the battery usually dead. So good luck, motherfucker. But the battery usually dead. But my baby, the one I'm still paying for, that's in the garage, and it's gonna stay in the garage. And guess what? I'm going to keep it in the garage because I know people that ride around and steal cars, they usually want the one that's easiest to steal. And that's parked right on the street. And if it's good enough, or if you're in a nice neighborhood, out in the suburbs, nice neighborhood, and you didn't put that Durango, you didn't put that Mustang in front of your 2-car garage, but you figure because you stay out in the suburbs in a nice cul-de-sac, ain't nobody coming out there at 2-3 o'clock in the morning knowing your house is so goddamn big. Your house is so goddamn big that sometimes you can't even hear people knocking at your front door when you upstairs. That's how big your house is. But now you're supposed to hear somebody going into your car when you up in your big house, up in your back third section of your house with all the stuff you got on the walls and everything in the house, the padding, the furniture, all that block sound. And now you supposed to hear somebody breaking into your car and you think you so secluded that somebody won't come out there and get it. They will come out there and get it for that exact reason. You're not in the hood where people sitting on the porch drinking and smoking and coming and going all night. But even they still get got. Do you understand what I'm saying? Cuz you better put your goddamn car in your motherfucking garage if you got one. And if you stay in an apartment, try your best to get the hell out of a goddamn apartment, because these days they will steal anything to go commit a crime, and somehow they know how to steal anything, and you can steal shit with a USB drive. Oh shit, man! The game is fucked up. We done went from a damn screwdriver to a USB drive. Some shit that you can buy at CVS for $5 to $10. Now some kid can buy that for $5 and then bust my window and steal my car. Oh shit, man! Look. Life has always been the same since the beginning. Protect the things you love at all costs. Protect the things you love at all costs. And that includes keeping your car out the goddamn front of your house and in the driveway and putting it in your goddamn garage if you got one. What's wrong with you? They don't get Nathan the podcast. I'm out here. Do what you want to, because this is America. Do what you want to. I know where the fuck my car at. I sleep safe at night.
What we do here is go back.